Test 1. Test 1 2.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
No. I can hear. There you go.
Testing 1 2.
I can hear you now.
Testing 1 2. And that's your national anthem. So that only means one thing, ladies and gentlemen. We're fixing to get started here at Wallace Black Field, home of the Blue Devils. Tonight's action, the Auburn Springs Middle Schools travel down Highway 61 to do battle with the Blue Devils from Harriman. Thanks to everyone for joining in. I hope you're joining in because I'm looking over here. Maybe some Bobcat fans are coming in late, but I sure would like to see more fans over there on the visitors' side. But if you're not, you better be tuned in at home. So obviously a big matchup here. The Bobcats dropped a little bit of an unexpected one last week, at least for me. It was unexpected to Midway. Midway brought a good team and ended up leaving there victorious 14-0 over the Bobcats. So we're still looking for that first touchdown this season, CL, for the middle school team. I'm thinking we might get one tonight. I don't know. Harriman looked like a pretty good team out there on the field, at least size-wise. But
last year I know we took that big loss to Midway when we traveled down there, and Coach Brown and all of them got everything corrected, and we went on a roll. So let's hope that happens starting tonight.
Yeah, that's the goal. Have been a few additions to the roster this week. Coach Brown gave me a new roster last night. I want to just run down the roster for you guys here. We got Jesse Webb as number 1, Blake Webb as number 2, Bradley Lau as number 3. New addition is number 5, Case Haynes. We got number 6, Memphis McKinney. Number 7, Nikolai Zanoni. Number 8, Azzy Eaton. Number 9, Xander Woods. Number 10, Sebastian Whalen. 11 is Luke Deason. Number 12 is Dalton Lawson. Number 16 is Landon Gaines. Number 18 is Tommy Russell. Number 21 is Javin Sieber. Number 22 is Easton Brown. Number 23, Xander Swartz. Number 30, Corbin Lambert. 32 is Nathan Armetta. 44 is Carter Young. 45 is C.W. Garrett Byrne. That's a strong name. Number 50 is Zevin Kennedy. Number 54 is Sawyer Fields. Number 55 is Michael Ray. Number 58 is Braxton Russell. Number 64 is Remington Dyson. 65 is S.J. Arrington. 70 is Gabe Massengale Long. Number 72, Jace Reese. Number 73, Silas Pride. And number 79, Bentley Strickland. Rounds the roster. Your managers are Paisley Fields, Brianna Bailey. Video coordinator's Thomas Cox. Thomas is up here with us tonight, so give him a shout out on Facebook or wherever you're watching across the world. Thomas is doing a great job on the camera for us, as well as Coach Brown. Your coaches is defense coordinator Steve Daugherty. You got B.B. Bailey as an assistant. You got Jordan Haney as assistant, John Stout as assistant, Winford Bullock as an assistant, Evan Martin as assistant, and reigning assistant of the year, I was told at Meet the Bobcats, is Coach Chris Kitts. I forgot to introduce that the other night, but reigning assistant coach of the year. So it's a little inside joke anyway, but it's fun. Meet the Bobcats was fun the other night. I'd like to thank everybody that maybe tuned in that came out. That was a lot of fun. Appreciate Toby and the Booster Club recognizing us.
Yeah, we had a real good crowd come out for that.
And I know as long as CL, we appreciate all the donations we got that night. It definitely is a good start for us. Or not a good start. We're started. It's a good kickoff for us. CL and I are going to use that money for improvements and obviously maybe future playoff games and stuff when it comes to that, you know. So we're going to try to get you guys some. So it looks like captains for the Bobcats is number 1 Jesse Webb, number 22 Easton Brown, 44 Carter Young, and number 55 Michael Ray.
Number 69 Cooper Ingram.
For the Blue Devils, we got number 9 Christian Dixon.
Number 6 Bart.
I was trying to get the PA in there. Number 6 is Bubba Carson. Number 8. Sorry, our roster is a little bit jumbled here. I don't see it. Yeah, Glenn Sharon. And 69 for the Blue Devils is
Cooper Ingram.
Cooper Ingram. Cooper Ingram. Cooper Ingram is the son of, you may know him, his uncle was Tony Ingram, Bobcat coach. His dad's Tim Ingram. Tim Ingram is a big supporter of us. He's always messaged us, telling us how good of a job. So we appreciate that, Tim. Even though you're a Blue Devil, we're not going to hold that against you tonight. So. I know we didn't touch on, I think, last week, CO. We were a little busy with the middle school game, being a home game and everything. I know you got a football purchased. We put out we're going to do a giveaway for our 1,000 followers that we're actually 1,100 now. So thanks to everybody out there for liking and sharing everything that we do. But CL's got a football he's purchased, and he's going to have Team 101 sign it, including the coaches. And then I think CL and I got to decide when we close, but go back to that original post and comment your favorite Bobcat memory, and you'll be entered. And what we'll do is we'll give that football away once we get it signed by all the players and the coaches from this team, this year's team. We'll get that to you. We'll do a live drawing or something, and we'll give it away at a home game or something. So.
I just trying to get with Kegley. You know, everybody's just real busy getting all the season. Just get it down in his office for the players to sign it. But we'll get that and drawing, and we'll keep you informed on Facebook and Instagram and all our social medias.
Yeah, like Seal said, Facebook and Instagram. That's our two main ones. We do a TikTok. I'm not doing any TikTok tonight. But we also have Twitter, not very active on there, but we got to get busy on that. So I know a lot of the players and stuff. So it looks like the Bobcats are going to receive the ball. I don't know if they won the toss or deferred. I
think Harriman won it and declined it.
Did they? Okay, I was talking and wasn't paying attention as normal. But anyway, we're getting ready to get started here, this middle school action. Second game of the season. I'm not sure who Harriman played last week. I forgot to pull that stat today. Either way around, the Blue Devils are going to come out in all black, trimmed in blue and white with the blue helmets. Bobcats are all white, trimmed in purple and gold with yellow or with gold helmets. So. Kickoff here is going to be fielded by, I don't know if he stepped out of bounds, but Bradley Lau got that ball. It's close there.
And it looks like they are going to mark the ball at the 30.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 30-yard line here. Looks like the linemen are split. And that's going to be Easton Brown on the carry for the Bobcats. Looks like he's going to get about 4 out of it.
He'll get tackled by number 69, Cooper Ingram.
Cooper Ingram in there. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Bobcats here. They're right back on the line of scrimmage, ready to go. And Brown's going to take this one as well. He's going to get out here on the outside and meet number 1 there.
Number 1, Gunner Rodner on the tackle for the Blue Devils.
And they're going to spot this ball at about the third. It's going to be 3rd and about 2 for the Bobcats here. They're going to come back against the grain here with Carter, and Carter's probably going to get the first down there. He got tackled right at the line of scrimmage, but they're going
to give it to him.
Yeah. I don't know though.
Well, I thought they were, but I think they're going to mark him.
We're going to have. Yep, there it was. There it was. I didn't know if they were going to measure or not, but either way around, 1st and 10 for the Bobcats here at the 40. shift everybody to the left, all the blockers, and number 3, Lau on the carry. He is not going to get anywhere. And that looks like Cooper Ingram on the carry, on the tackle over there, 69. So 2nd and 10 here for the Bobcats. Handed off to Lau, and he is met at the line of scrimmage by a host of Blue Devils there.
I think they're going to get 1 yard out of that one.
Yeah. So 3rd and 9 now. 3rd and 9 for the Bobcats.
Harriman bringing up 5 on the line of scrimmage here.
Good block there by Carter, but he is. Lau's not going anywhere. He's going to lose one. Now it's 4th and 10 again. So. So the Bobcats are going to line up to punt here. And it gets away. It just don't get far. And it's going to take a nobody bounce. But it's going to go 10 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at the 50-yard line.
Devils take over on the 50-yard line.
So going to have a ref timeout. He's going to get a player off the field here, probably equipment. Yeah, he can't be having his knees shown there. I mean, I know you look good, you play good, but you got to also be protected, I guess. So the Blue Devils are running a substitution here. Hand that off to number 1. Rodner. Brought down by a couple of Bobcats there, but Rodner's going to get a first down for the Blue Devils. He gets about a 12-yard gain there. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at the Bobcat 38. Number 10 goes in motion here, and they're going to jet sweep it to him, and he gets outside there, and nice play right there.
Nice tackle by Carter, yeah.
Yeah. Carter come up there and filled that hole. Good job of tackling in the backfield there. See if we can pick that up. And nice job right there by Carter on the replay.
Carter,
yeah. Carter come up there and filled that hole. Good job of tackling. Bad snap in the backfield there by the Blue Devils. They get back on it. They're going to lose about another 6 or 7 there. So now it's going to be, what, third and
about 18.
Yeah, about 18 there. For the Blue Devils here, so up there telling them to run the clock. The guy at Oliver Springs keeps the clock running. I've watched him do it. No swing pass out here to number 4. Bobcats have it covered pretty well over there. We do have some mustard on the lettuce there. A little flag, probably a holding, I hope. Yep. White hat looks over holding. Looks like the Bobcats, I think. Coach Brown going to take it? Nope, he's going to decline it and make it 4th down for the Blue Devils here. And it's going to be 4th and about 15. 14, yeah. In Bobcat territory at the 43.
Definitely interested to see if Harriman passes on this one. They got 3 wide out, or they actually got 4 wide outs.
Yeah, 3 to the strong side here. One long out. We're going to get a false start here on the Blue Devils, most likely, and that's going to back them up 5 more. Yep, that's exactly what they got.
False start on the Blue Devils.
So walk it off 5 and replay 4th down here. This is number 6. He breaks 1 tackle, and the Bobcats bend but don't break. And Jesse Webb comes up there and makes a tackle. And the Blue Devils look like they get back to.
Resulting in a turnover on downs.
Well, they almost, yeah. So it'll be a turnover on downs. Bobcats will get possession. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 36. So pretty good defense is staying there.
Yeah, we definitely, even last week, with the defense really played good.
Yeah, I thought so too, for sure. It was 2 miscues where the pass got behind us. And, I mean, and don't get me wrong, credit to Midway. They got some pretty good-looking ball players, but and we got to stop and play here. And is this another equipment issue? I've seen them run a Harriman Blue Devil player out. I don't know. Either way around. 1st and 10 Bobcats at their own 36. Carter Young, the ball.
And Harriman.
We may have got it.
We may have got back on it.
Nope. Nope. Harriman got it. Hard to tell from our vantage point, but First and 10 Blue Devils, and they snap it over the head, and number 8's going to get back on it.
About a 15-yard loss right there.
I'm trying to find number 8's name here.
That would be Glenn Schrounts. Glenn Schrounts.
He's probably going to be Glenn tonight.
Glenn Trons.
Yeah, unless one of you guys can let us know how that's pronounced in our redneck language. He's going to be Glenn. Looks like he's possibly got a little brother named Robert. But so the Blue Devils are going to lose. So it's going to be second and 25. That was a 15-yard loss there. And hard running by Rodner there. Taken down by, looked like 64. That'd be
Dyson on it.
Yeah. You get a pitch out here to number 1, Rodner, and he gets loose. He's still loose. Going to spin and breaks another tackle. Finally, Bradley Lau takes him down there at about the 10-yard line. I'm sorry, that's a 15.
Resulting in a Harriman first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at the Bobcat 15 now. And they're going to line up and go quick here. Rodner's been a little bit hard to get down once he gets open. And he breaks one tackle, and he's going to ramble into the end zone for a touchdown, but there is some laundry on the field here.
Have a hold against Harriman.
Now holding, so that one's going to come back. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. They back them up. I think it was a spot foul, so it's going to be end up at about the 16. So they're going to lose. Well, no, it's a first. So it's 1st and 15. So replay the down. But number 1, they got to get him before he gets too loose here, and they're going to pitch it outside to him. And he's got some blockers out there, but good tackle there by. I think that's
Carter Young
Eaton.
or
Eaton. So it's going to be about 2nd and 4 here now for the Blue Devils. Another bad snap here by the Blue Devils, and the Bobcats are going to get all over that. And that's going to be recovered by Brown. Number 22, Easton Brown on the recovery there. That might have saved them there because they were definitely riding him all the way to the end zone. And that's Brown on the carry for the Bobcats. Kendrick Henry on the tackle for the Blue Devils. And that's going to be in the first period here. First quarter. However you guys are scoring at home, it's 0-0.
So Harriman's first 2 drives end in fumbles. Bobcats stall out on the first drive and then fumble on the second.
So start of second quarter here. Bobcats will be 2nd and 10 from their own 20, and the Blue Devils are going to jump off sides immediately here. Let's see if that's what's called, and that's encroachment against the Blue Devils. So walk it off 5 and play it again.
Offside on the offense.
Bobcats are going to shift to the strong side here. And that's the way they come with Brown carrying. He's going to get loose, but there is a flag on the play. Usually in the area of holding CL. And that's what's going to be. So it will be marked. They'll walk it off from the original spot here. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 now for the Bobcats. They're going to walk it back to the 15. Just started the second quarter here at Wallace Blackfield. About 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter here. And I believe that's Carter Young on the carry for the Bobcats. He gets about 4, so it's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Bobcats here. Like you said, the turnovers, we've gotten 2 turnovers, but we've not been able to do anything with them. But we also had the long field, so we're going to get a timeout, Bobcats here. So
Harriman's putting about 9 in the box, so you're going to kind of have to do something to draw the 9th man, 8th man out.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, to get them out of there, you're going to have to.
It's going to be hard to run up the middle.
I don't know if I've seen us pass yet, have we? I mean, obviously not tonight, but I don't know if we passed any last week. We might have tried a couple. I don't know. Maybe.
And I know that's what, Coach Brown's trying to do with the sweeps and the stuff like that, just trying to space them out a little bit. But
yeah.
Harriman definitely is just committed to pack the box.
Yeah.
And pretty much beat us outside.
In case we didn't tell you last week, we plan on covering every single middle school game, at least regular season. Now, when it gets to playoffs and stuff, might be a little different, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Because we do expect the Bobcats to make a playoff run, a deep playoff run. But we do plan on covering every single home game and every away game for the middle school and the high school as well. Tomorrow night's our high school opener, CL. Excited about that. I was down there last night. Toby and his team, Toby Russell, Nathan Grundy. There's a lot of Tiffany, and there's just several people down there, man. That place looked beautiful last night, and it's still a lot of work. So when you show up tomorrow, it might be $10 to get in. But I want you to just take a look around and absorb all that in, because it was beautiful down there last night. And
And they all do it because they love Bobcat football and just the community.
you got that right. So so it's a lot of work. I know just my conversation with Toby last night, they'd been down there to midnight a couple of nights pressure washing. So if you live around the stadium, we'll go ahead and apologize, but not. So Bobcats start here after the timeout, and Webb's going to take this, or it's Lau, I'm sorry. Lau's going to get outside here. He's going to have enough for the first down. And he's going to be brought down by a couple of Blue Devils over there, but not before he gets out to the 30. Let's see, they're going to mark it about the 34, I believe. Yep, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats there. So big first down by Lau.
Definitely a good hard run by Lyle.
Yeah. To keep the chains moving here with 7 minutes. And the clock operator's asleep, CL. Now he's going now. So Brown in motion again. Direct snap to Lau again. He's going to take it right up the middle. Spins out of one tackle. Looks like number.
Get about 4 out of that.
Yeah, brought down by number 56. Apologize to any Blue Devil fans tuned in. Our roster's kind of a little jacked up. We pulled it off TMSAA's website, but we didn't have numbers, so we had to kind of fill them in here. So if we don't have it, we'll definitely call the young man or young girl's number. I don't see a 56. Yeah, it's all right. Not a big deal, but Harriman's got a good looking squad here. They got 11 on the field and plenty of players on the sidelines here. So good participation here by the Blue Devils in the community of Harriman.
They don't have a 56 on their roster.
No, okay. Maybe I read it wrong then. Maybe I did. And going to hand this off back here to Carter Young.
And he's running with some aggression.
Yes, sir. Carter Young here with a nice run for the Bobcats. Watch this on replay here. So good run right here. Gets down, falls forward like you want to do as a running back.
Clock not spot. Oh, there it goes.
So 1st and 10 Bobcats here at their own 48. So they put together a couple of first downs here and starting to get some breathing room and move the ball here a little bit. So, and there's another free 5 yards for the Bobcats.
.536 left here in the second quarter.
Lau's there, and
have a flag on the play.
Yeah. Curious to see what that flag is. I'm going to run the replay and just see what happened right there. I've seen a lineman do a pancake or something, but just trying to see. Wow, had nowhere to go. Number 9 was there in the hole netting. So we got a penalty here. We're talking. I don't know. I'm looking for the white hat.
He's right out there.
Okay.
On the H. They're going to wave it off.
Wave it off. No flag.
Pancakes are legal.
Pancakes are legal. That's what it looked like to me. Number 69 there for the Bobcats. And why do I not have a 69 on our roster for the Bobcats? Could have been 65. I don't know. And the Bobcats are going to hand this off here. Brown on the carry.
Several Blue Devils, number 10, 8. I believe I've seen 6 in there for them.
Yeah. Yeah, that must have been 64 on that pancake a minute ago. I see the 4, but I must have mistaken it as a 9. The big Remington Dyson.
It happens when you get older.
Yeah. Clock is rolling here. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half. Nobody's wanted to score yet, so we'll see. Bobcats are starting to put together the best drive of the game by either team. So, but we are playing some mistakes here.
I believe they're going to get a false start.
Yeah, I've seen a gold helmet pop up there. But I'd like to see everybody out tomorrow night for the high school game, Eagleton. Come down, enjoy. Come up, say hi to us if you can. Seal and I are really busy, but we'll be doing TTSN as well. But our home games are a little filled up as far as PA announcing and scoreboard running and all that stuff. So we're going to have a timeout here. Coach Brown wants to take a timeout here and talk to his kids. I believe that's his second one here of the game, first half. So he'll have one more left. 4 minutes left in the second quarter here, 0-0. But it will be nice to see everybody for the season opener tomorrow night against Eagleton. I anticipate Eagleton's probably going to bring a pretty good team to town.
They took it deep into the playoffs, I believe, last
year.
year.
They went all the way to the I know they went to the quarterfinals. I don't know if they made it to the semi. I think they just short of the semis. I can't remember, but
I believe we beat them 38-20 at third place last year.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, we got a lot of new players and a lot of new starters, I should say. You know, we're going to be starting a brand new quarterback, all new backfield. Actually, a lot of our linemen. And obviously, we got a brand new head coach and Coach Ellison. Seal and I've had a chance to chat with him a few times. He seems fired up, ready to go. And God, I think he's going to bring out a good squad. They're going to be young, so let's have patience with them. It's going to be tough for us all, but they are young. I think they only got like maybe three seniors, maybe 2.
I think I've seen in the Clinton Courier somewhere. Somebody had posted it on Facebook. I believe article has 38 players.
38,
this year.
Yeah.
That's pretty big for single A.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's good enrollment for us. But senior, we're junior, sophomore heavy, and freshman. Good freshman class in there from a championship middle school team last year. And then we're going to swing it out here to Lau. And he breaks one tackle. He's still loose. And he's finally going to be run out of bounds by number 58 of the Blue Devils. There is a flag on the play out here. Let's see. Didn't catch the penalty, but it's against the Bobcats. So that's going to back the Bobcats up here. It's going to be 3rd and about 18. Backs it up to their own 42-yard line. Bobcats can come out here 4 wide, to the right, to the left. One long back. Lau's going to go in motion here. And we're going to bring it up. Cooper Ingram is there. He read that reverse all the way. And he brings Lau down back in the backfield for another big loss. Probably another 8 or 10-yard loss. And now it's going to bring up 4th and a Rome County mile. And looks like the Blue Devils are going to call timeout to kind of conserve some clock here. And the Bobcats are going to have a few seconds to talk about a punt team. So we got, you want to give a shout out to your chain operator, CEO?
Big Dunk watching.
Big Dunk. Thank you, Christy, for commenting. Dunk, I didn't get to see you last week at the middle school game, so I expect to see you tomorrow night. At least say hi to me.
I hope John Ward's doing a good job for you tonight.
Yeah. And Carter Young gets a snap here, and he's going to try to fake it. He's going to fire this ball down here. Easton Brown is not going to be able to get it. I think that was a fake.
They're going to get a flag.
Yeah, that was a late one coming in there. Maybe they get a little PI on that one. I don't know. Let's see. The chains have already moved, which is
clock.
Our boy Dunk wouldn't let that happen. When a flag is thrown, you don't move the chains. So let's see what Mr. Officials come up with here. Got to be a pass interference.
He was looking at the coaches down there.
Yeah. Well, oh my, they're going to wave it off. So it's going to be a turnover on downs.
And all that was done in under a second.
Yeah. So it will be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. And they're going to spot that ball at about the 28 maybe of the Bobcats. So the Bobcats going to give them the short field here with Carter Young made a good play there. Took a bad snap and made a play out of it, threw it up. It was in the area. There were several Blue Devils and only one Easton Brown there to try to catch it, but thought we might get a little free one there, but either way around. Buster's been explained. He may not agree, but he's been explained to, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Blue Devils here at the 29. They're going to hand this off to Rodner, and Rodner's going to be tripped up by Brown, but there is a flag on the play. Holding against the Blue Devils. So that will back them up. 10, and it'll be 1st and 20 now at the 39 for the Blue Devils. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first half at Wallace Blackfield. Sun's going down here behind Walden's Ridge. It's turned out to be a gorgeous evening here. Keep this direct snap, and oh, nice hit there by Young. First met by number 1. See if we can catch that on the replay here. He's met by number 1 Webb, and then Young come up there and just finished him off here, CL.
Kind of felt like Brown was held there.
Yeah. Right, here's a good hit. Young with a nice hit right there. The Blue Devils come back out here. Number 8's going to sweep it to the left. And he's not going to have any room over there, as there is a storm of Bobcats over there. And that's going to be a loss for the Blue Devils. So that's going to bring up 3rd and it's still about 19. Yeah, about 3rd and 19 for the Blue Devils here. So looks like Coach Buster Brown was confident in his defense to try to go for that 4th down conversion, or maybe it wasn't planned, but confident in his defense to bow up here on the Blue Devils offense, and that's what they've done so far. Let's see if they can hold them here. And we got a flag, and we're going to have a false start against the Blue Devils. Yep. Back them up 5 more, so that's going to about 24 yards now for the Blue Devils to get a 1st down on 3rd down. Clock is rolling at 2 minutes and 15 seconds here. Bobcats, I believe, have one timeout, CO. I'm pretty sure. They're showing 2 on the scoreboard, but I think Buster's taken 2 in this first half already.
If they want to give us an extra one, we'll take it.
We'll try. And they're going to sling this one, and it's going to be intended for number 4. Incomplete. So now to bring up 4th for the Blue Devils. So obviously the Blue Devils are going to go for it here. I believe they're going to try to draw the Bobcats off sides. And I believe the Blue Devils will take a timeout, and I know that's their second. I would like to remind everybody, when we do go to halftime, we will mute our mics. We won't during the high school game, but we will during the middle school game because they have a tendency to play music. And usually when music gets played, our videos get copyrighted by Facebook and YouTube, and then we have to fight and tooth and nail and claw and report it and everything. And I don't want to get into that situation, because if we ever did get to the point where we got monetized for our videos, we don't. But there's just a lot of copyright on the music, so we will be mute at halftime if music's playing. If not, I'll leave it off mute just so you can hear the sounds. But so the Blue Devils come back out of the timeout here. They're going to have 4th and a long ways. Bobcats got a deep safety back there. Number 2 is Webb. And the Bobcats are going to drop 3 here, and they're going to throw it up, and we got to get turned around and get on it. And Deason breaks that pass up. So that'll be a turnover on downs. Bobcats will get possession, CO, at about the 43-yard line here with a minute and, is that 49 or 49? It's a minute and 49 on the clock. And I'm pretty sure Coach Brown's got one timeout, even though the scoreboard don't represent that. But so here we go. Let's see if the Bobcats can get something on the board here. And he is met by a host of Blue Devils.
We'll have a flag.
Yeah. That's number 3, Lau, on the carry. I don't know if they got a hand in the face there. Yep, they did. Face mask. It'll be doesn't look like it's going to be a personal. Looks like it's going to be a 5-yarder. It looked like a Blue Devil had stuck his hand up there close to that helmet, out that face mask area. So, yes, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, not a personal. So it'll be after the run and the gain. It looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 4 now for the Bobcats. And the clock should not start. I don't know. Nope.
First and 6 or 1st and
4. Yeah. And it took about 10 seconds off the clock. Minute 38 left here in the first half. And Carter Young on the carry, and he is.
Oh, he just trucked somebody.
Yes, sir. That's going to be a first down for the Bobcats there. Let's get the replay for you guys at home. Carter Young right there with a beautiful run. He just cut that ball up and took it.
Lowered them shoulder pads.
Yes, sir. Nice run by Carter. So Bobcats are back at the line here. Chains are trying to move. Let's get the chains moving, guys. Minute 10 seconds left here, and they're going to spike it to kill the clock. I think Coach Brown, I'm pretty sure he has one timeout, but he may be trying to save it here. Maybe he's got some sort of secret weapon where he can kick a 40-yard field goal or something. I did hear that Oakdale has a field goal kicker. Did you hear that?
I heard a guy at work talk about it.
Yeah, I did too. That's where I heard it. CL and I got several friends and acquaintances at work that have kids on other teams, and they go around to other teams. But I heard Oakdale had a pretty good kicker, so
he covers.
That's a pretty good weapon at the middle school. This is at the middle school level now, So the Bobcats are going to come out here, and they're going to split. Let's just call it 4 wide, 3 to the right here. And Lau's going to take it, and he's not going to get much. Clock is rolling at under 1 minute now. Now it's 3rd down after that play and the spiked play. It's going to be about 3rd and 9. So it's got to draw up a little bit of a pass play here. Even if you don't get it, it at least stops the clock. I don't know.
Have to get back up on the line, boys.
Yeah, you got to. Right here, you don't. Just got to keep moving. 30 seconds here if the ball snaps. And he spins out of that one, but he's still going to be brought down by a couple of Blue Devils there. Cooper Ingram and number 8.
Glenn Schrantz.
Glenn. So Buster's going to get down here. I think he's going to call his last time out with about, it should be about, yeah. Final timeout here for the Bobcats. It's going to be, well, it doesn't matter. It's 4th down. So Buster wants to get the last play here and see if he can get 39 yards and get 6 points on the board. So let's see if what Coach Brown drawed up here, CL. Brown's going to go out in motion here. Webb's going to get up, throw it, and we're going to try to get behind it. Brown caught it. So Brown caught the ball. We'll watch the replay here. Carter Young rolls out just a little bit to the right. He slings it up. Looks like Brown was running a little bit of wheel route, but he caught it. But that's going to be the end of the first half. And we're all tied up here at goose eggs. So we're going to take a little break here. We'll get Thomas to put the camera on about the midfield here, and we'll leave the mics hot because I'm sure the cheer teams come out and keep them going. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes. over there, the refs are still talking.
You want me to zoom in on the refs?
No. Just leave it at me.
Now at this time, 2026-27, Harriman Blue Devil cheerleaders, Mandy Bowles, Elsie Kate Branham, Avery Forrester, Kendall Fletcher, Mia Guy, Terry Inman, Anaya Knopf, Maddie Lawson, Annie Lenz, Libby Mallock, Jersey Poole, Rakara Barczyk, Madison Shipwatch, Alyssa Spurgeon, Josie Wells, and Alicia Williams. Alicia Williams.
You want a free hot dog?
Yeah, I'll take it. You don't want it?
Yeah, I don't want it.
You already ate one?
Yeah, I just I got two. Okay.
And that is the Harriman Lady Blue Devils. Naomi Bowles, Elsie Brown, Ashley Forrester, Gemma Freshour, Mia Guy, Terry Inman, Anya Knopf, May Lawson, Annie Lemons, Libby Madlock, Jersey Poole, Kara Rabarczyk, Madison Shipwatch, Alyssa Spurgeon, Josie Wells, and Alicia Williams.
All right, we're back live, guys. Bobcats are going to kick off here to start the second half. Got a good defensive battle. Several people here has made a comment. I don't know if it's a defensive battle or that neither offense can get it together. I think that's some of it too. You had some miscues and bad snaps. You've had several penalties on both sides of the ball. Even like Coach Jones come down here and said the referees have got more camera time than the players. So well, here we go. We're going to do an onside kick here, and looks like the Blue Devils going to get on that one. Number 58, CO, I think.
I think it's 56. I don't think
56.
we got him. No.
No. Number 5-6 for the Blue Devils.
Harriman seemed to anticipate that one.
Yes, absolutely. So the Blue Devils going to come out here. All these new offenses and sets and formations, just I don't know much about them, but this looks like a little bit of a diamond. And they're going to come back across straight up the middle here, handoff. Looks like Webb is first to get there for the Bobcats.
Harriman will get about 3 on it.
Number 2 on the carry.
Fletcher Campbell
on the carry. See, he got a couple yards, so second 8 now at the 48 of the Bobcats for the Blue Devils. Oh, nice play right there by Carter Young. He meets him first, and he's cleaned up. Got a little bit of a flag on the play here. Let's watch this replay by Carter Young here. He gets in the backfield. It's really nice. He just came free, and nice play right there by Carter Young. We still got a flag on the play here. The refs are talking about it. This looks like it's going to be a legal shift against the Blue Devils. And the penalty will be assessed, so it's going to be second and about 13 now for the Blue Devils at the 47. Quick pass out here, and it's a forward pass, and it will fall incomplete. Lau was right there all over it. Pass was intended for number 2. Fletcher Campbell. So 3rd and 13 now for the Blue Devils at their own 47. Pass out here is complete to number 2.
Campbell spin up. I believe they'll be about 2 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, Webb was there to pull him down, but they got about 11 out of it. So it's going to be about 4th and 2. Fourth and 2 here for the Blue Devils. And they're right back to the line of scrimmage really quick here. Try to catch the Bobcats off guard here. And they try a quick snap here. Try to draw the Bobcats offsides. Now they're going to get the play in here. Number 8, I imagine they're going to feed it to Rodner here. He's been their big durable back, and Rodner does get it. And he's met by Carter Young, but Carter didn't get there early enough, and they're going to give the Blue Devils a 1st and 10.
up for Harriman, first down.
Nice play right there by Jesse Webb.
He'll get the tackle there on Campbell.
And it's going to be no gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 now for the Blue Devils.
Ball on the ground.
Uh-oh. I believe the Blue Devils got back on it there, Campbell. But they're going to lose about 3 out of it. Maybe 4, maybe 5. Yeah, so they backed that baby up about 5. So now it's going to be 3rd and 15 for the Blue Devils. So another miscue for an offensive team there. Backs them up and gives them the long field. So we got a little laundry on the field here. It's going to be a false start against the Blue Devils. So back them up 5 more.
Pass out on the flat, incomplete for Harriman. Pass was intended for number 10. I'll bring up 4th down. I believe about 19.
Yeah. At the 49. So the Blue Devils are in a punt style formation. But given this game 0-0, anything can happen here. But the Blue Devils, and we got Carter Young's all over it there, but he jumps and he is not going to get there. But so that's number 8.
Good job by Webb getting the tackle. That's number 2, Blake Webb.
Yeah, Glenn on the keeper there. Young was going to block it. But Blake Webb, like I said, CO got up there and made the tackle and saved the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 37-yard line. It's their first possession here in the second half. With 4 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the third period.
Bobcats definitely backed Harriman out.
Yeah, this is one of their best field positions the Bobcats have gotten with the ball so far. And good hole right here by for Easton Brown to run in, but
and we're going to have a flag.
It appears that the referees need some more TV time, so we got another flag. It's in the area of a hold. And that's exactly what it is, holding against the Bobcats, so that's going to back them up 10. So it'll be 1st and 20 at about the 27. What's the old saying? Referees can call holding on every single football play that's played. There's a holding somewhere, but I don't know if the penalties have swayed one way or another tonight. They feel like they're about the same. Both teams playing about the same with miscues and a little bit of weak offense. Good defense so far. Harriman's playing really good defense as well as the Bobcats. That's Brown with the carry up the middle, met by several Blue Devils. I think he might have gained one out of it, so it's going to be 2nd and 19 now for the Bobcats.
About coming up on 3:30 left here in the third.
So the Bobcats going to run to that strong side over there, and they're not going to get a whole lot, maybe a couple. And that's going to be Webb on the carry for the Bobcats. He's going to get another yard or two, so it's going to be 2nd and about 17. Sorry, 3rd and about 17 now for the Bobcats. So we're going to shift here over to the stronger side of the field by the Bobcats, and that's the way we're going to run. We got some blockers over here. Let's cut it up.
He'll get back to about the original line of scrimmage, maybe one past it.
Lau on the carry for the Bobcats. So, like Seal said, that's going to bring up about 4th and 9. See where they spot it. Yeah, it should be about 4th and 9. Now let's see what Coach Brown wants to do. Obviously, both teams have tried to punt. Well, I don't know if you call the Bobcats a punt. And we are actually going to punt this ball. And that's going to be decent on the punt. And it's straight up in the air, and it's going to take a little bit of a Blue Devil bounce and go backwards. Finally downed over there by Brown. And the Blue Devils will take possession at the Bobcat 44. Yeah, to be spotted at about the 43. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils on the Bobcat 43.
Minute 17 left here in the third quarter.
Big pitch out here to Rodner, and he is going to be tackled by Lau. Rodner's going to get about 6 out of that.
Got a player down for the Bobcats.
Yeah. That looks like Carter Young down for the Bobcats. Didn't get to really see what happened to that young man. He was in a pile of players as well as all of them. So obviously high school football season got really kicked off tonight, CL. The Powell and Anderson County game, which is being aired on Rivalry Thursday. And Coach Jones just came over and showed me a score update. It was 21-7. Powell's up on Anderson County. I don't know of any other teams playing in the state. Well, since we have a little break in action here while we're checking on Mr. Young. So yeah, we do have a few games. We got Sullivan East is up on Johnson County, 7-0. Powell is up on Anderson County, based off Coach T, 21-14. It looks like Walker Valley's up on Cleveland, 14-7. And then a couple games that will start out west. We got Lebanon and Nolensville. Will start at 7, so that should be starting probably right now. So yeah, most of the out west teams. This is the high school level, not anything. We don't have any middle school scores. If you do have some middle school scores, if you're watching from another location, they post comment with some scores there. We're going to give you a shot of the scoreboard here while we take a look at Carter Young here. And want to remind everyone, though, to come out tomorrow night to DJ Britton Field for the 2026 season opener for the Bobcats. Expect it to be a great night of football. Like I said earlier, we got a young team. For the Bobcats, I think there's, I don't know how many seniors are on the team, but I know there's 2 or 3.
I believe we have 8.
8 seniors? So Carter Young's going to get up, and he's going to walk off on his own power here. He's got a little bit of a limp, so get him over the sidelines, get him checked out.
That's good to at least see him walk off.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know exactly what happened. He's just in a pile of players with other players. Carter Young is a hard-nosed, goes-fast football player, so he does not shy away from contact at all. If anything, he may seek it out. So, and he's just a fierce competitor. So I expect as long as he's okay, he'll be back out here just in a few minutes. So Bobcats are going to line back up here. Harriman's going to come out here and hand it off, and Ingram fumbles, but he picks it up, and he's going to get some yards out of it over here on the side. And he's finally going to be tackled over there. I think that was number 1, Webb, that finally got there and put a lick on him. But Cooper, number 69, Cooper Ingram, that's his first carry tonight, CL. He was running hard. He just was running without the ball there for just a second. And hand it back off to Ingram. And he's making players miss, hurdling players. Finally tripped up over there. It's going to be 2nd and 2 here for the Blue Devils at the Bobcat 20. So the Blue Devils are driving here.
Young already back in the ball game.
Yeah. Well, he may get in there and stop this noise. And that's exactly what they do, is they bottle up Ingram right there in the middle.
And that's going to end the 3rd quarter.
Yep. And we're still waiting on somebody to score, ladies and gentlemen. So really good play in there by the interior defensive lineman by the Bobcats, and Carter Young coming in there off the little bit of injury and shaking off that to finish the 3rd quarter here. Once again, thanks to everyone for tuning in tonight. Hope the broadcast is coming well to you. Clear picture. Hope you guys are enjoying the replays, what little we got going on here. Just still trying to learn all this new technology that we spent some money on in the off season after baseball season, to try to give you guys a better viewership of the games that we're able to broadcast. So the Blue Devils are going to they're going to have the football here. I think it's going to be third down. And the chains are set backwards, by the way. And the refs don't even catch it. The chains are set backwards, folks. And it's going to be a hard-nosed run. Don't know if he's going to get the first down or not. I guess the chains weren't set backwards. I mean, I was wrong, CO. That's my fault.
I was with you, though.
At least I can still make you believe in me.
You sold it to me.
Yeah. First and 10 Blue Devils here at the Bobcats 16. And number 4 keeps it here on the keeper, and he tricks out a few Bobcats, and he's going to get it all the way down to about the 3. Can't catch the young man's number. He's as far away from where he can get. I think that's number 8. Yeah, it was number 8 on the tackle. Eaton, Hazzy Eaton over there. Stayed at home, is able to get the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal for the Blue Devils here at the, we're going to call it the 3. The back of the nose is on the 4, so 3.5. But this is probably the closest anybody's been to scoring a touchdown, at least field position-wise. Blue Devils had it a little bit in there, but they ended up losing it, fumbling it. So
I'll line up in the wishbone.
Yep. And hand it right off here, and Cooper Ingram's going to ramble in there for the touchdown for the Blue Devils. So the first score of the game is number 69. Cooper Ingram for the Blue Devils. Fitting that he got the ball. He got him down there with 2 or 3 good run plays he did there. Yeah, just no contest there. So that's going to take it 6-0 here. As the Blue Devils are going to try for the 2-point conversion. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left in the game here at Wallace Blackfield and Harriman. And the Blue Devils are going to line up for a 2-point conversion here. I'll hand this right off up the middle to number 2.
That'll be Campbell in.
Campbell's in for the 2-point conversion. So that turns out that might be big. Now it takes the Blue Devil lead out to 8. So it's 8-0 here. So they get on the board first. First touchdown of the game here to start right at the 4th quarter. So it's been a defensive battle, offensive struggle, however you want to call it. But I know what I'm calling is it is great that football season is back. I know I was a little worked up today when I talked to CL, and he actually talked me off a cliff. He said, hey, all I know is football's back tomorrow night at DJ Britton Field. So I got in the truck, and I thought about that, and then everything's all right. Sometimes that's all you need is a reminder. So I'm going to remind you guys to get your rear ends out tomorrow night. If you're unable to, if you're watching from home, or if you're somewhere wherever you're watching from, if you're just unable to attend for whatever reason, please join us. We'll be live. We'll go live. I think the kickoff's at 7. Not quite sure. I hadn't really looked. It doesn't matter to me. I'll be down there early tomorrow. But we hope to see you guys all out. Pack DJ Britton Field, and let's get this team Team 101 started off with a bang against the Royals of Eagleton. A pretty good double A team coming to town. And the Blue Devils line up here to kick it off, and they're going to kick it up in the air, and it looks like Young's going to take this one. And he's going to get held up here at about the 45-yard line, brought down by several Blue Devils. So Bobcats have got to get some offense now, CL, with 6 minutes, and the clock is running for some odd reason.
Do not understand why the clock's running.
I don't either. Yeah, they need to put about 20 seconds on the clock. And they're not.
They're not.
They're not. So we'll hold on to that moment right there because I don't know if that'll play a part in this game. Either way around, it's not playing a part now. 6 minutes, 6 seconds left in the game here. Bobcats running out of time to get up here, and we got a good play here by Brown.
And Brown, but a flag.
And that one came from the back head official there. And it's going to be a hold against the Bobcats. So every time the Bobcats seem to have some little bit of daylight there, they get a holding call. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty. They're going to walk it back and set it at the 35, where it'll be 1st and 20 now for the Bobcats. And Coach Brown is in the Whitecaps' ear hole. He's had enough of it for now. He's letting him know.
I mean, you're going to get a hold call. You got 20 seconds ran off. I'd be a little frustrated too.
Yeah.
Very warranted. But we just need to get this ball downfield.
And Brown's going to take the handoff here. He makes a couple Blue Devils miss. He's still grinding. He's going to be brought down by Rodner over there, number 1 of the Blue Devils, but Brown is going to get about 15 of that 20 back.
He's going to get it about right on the 50, it should be.
Yep, so it'll be 3rd and 5 now for the Bobcats at the 50. So good job there by Brown getting 15 yards out of it. Kind of negating that holding call and adding 5 to it. So clock is still rolling, 5.5 minutes left in the game here. Blue Devils are up 8-0. They just scored on their last possession. Shift by the Bobcats over here, and Lau's going to come split out here wide. And that's going to be straight to Carter Young, and he's digging, and he's going to have the first. So about a 6-yard gain for Young.
Clock will stop with 5:01 left.
Stop to reset the chains. Now it runs, and the ball's at the 49 of the Blue Devils, 1st and 10 Bobcats.
I am noticing we do huddle very deep, do we not?
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. I know I've seen, I think it was Chris Smith got on there and commented, asked that. I don't know. We'll ask Coach Brown about it. No, this is not.
I believe we're going to have a, did I see it? Yeah, I seen a flag.
Yeah. So that is going to be Lau on the carry, but there is a flag on the play. And we got
another
holding call. I didn't catch it exactly.
We're going to have a hold on the Bobcats.
Looks like the Blue Devils will decline it after the big loss. So that's going to bring up 3rd and let's call it 16. So this is, so nice job there. He was out of bounds. He was out of bounds right there.
Show the replay on that.
Yeah, he was out of bounds. We're going to get a replay on that. I mean, it doesn't matter, but that was a good run by Lau. And he, it's close, wasn't it?
It's close.
Yeah, it's too close. So Lau fumbles the ball here, and the Blue Devils get the possession. And they're going to spot that ball at about the 27-yard line of the Blue Devils. So is this Ingram on the carry again? It is. And he's ran out of bounds by Jesse Webb. I believe Ingram's going to get the first down for the Blue Devils.
I believe Harriman's definitely just going to stay in that wishbone and just
they
feed
found
the big fella.
They found something there they like, for sure. So good play right there. Is that Easton Brown in the backfield tripping up?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yep.
Number 22 tackling.
And now I think Coach Buster Brown is going to take a timeout. 3 minutes, 27 seconds left in the game here in the fourth quarter in the game. I think the Bobcats still have, that was their first timeout, I believe, so. We are going to do a continuation of the Bobcat Roundup with Jason Daniels tomorrow night after the game, the stats. So if you're tuned in tomorrow night, just stay tuned. After Jason comes up and he gets all the stats put together, we'll sit down and talk about it, and we may talk about some other games, and we'll just jibber-jabber for a few minutes there and talk about the game and how we felt about it, what happened and what good happened, what bad things happened. We'll just kind of give you guys a game summary on our view, and then we can talk about any other games that will be going tomorrow. Some big games. And Cofield travels to Gordonsville. That's going to be a big matchup. A lot of matchups of non-region teams this time of year, first game of the season, so I know the Cofield like to go out there and beat Gordonsville. Gordonsville, we always had struggles with them when they were in the single A. They always carry a good team and good community out there. So, but it's going to be 2nd and 9 here for the Blue Devils after the Bobcat timeout at the 40. Blue Devils they're going to hand this off to Rodner. Rodner breaks 3 tackles there, and he's going to get the first down. He's going to be finally brought down by Jesse Webb, number 1, but Rodner got the Blue Devil first down, and that's a tough one there. We got a mishap right here, and the Blue Devils are going to get on it, but they're also going to lose about 11 out of it, and Bobcats take their second timeout. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for the Blue Devils. when we come out of the timeout here. Be nice to get one of those back. Get a little bit of a fumble recovery there, but we'll see.
Definitely feel like Harriman might be trying to put a couple more on the board.
He must be.
Because it was with me with that big old 69 back there, I'd probably just running him, but you know, we'll take plays like that.
Yeah. But I do want to thank the Harriman administration here for their hospitality. We did meet the middle school athletic director. I'm sorry I don't remember her names. I'm not good with my own name, but they had some snacks here in the press box, and
came up here and checked on us twice.
So we, you know, I do genuinely appreciate that when we go to our visiting Roane County teams and everybody else. So. All right, second and it looks like the Blue Devils may jump off here. Back them on up 5 more. Yes. Nope. My goodness. So we're going to get 5 put back on the Bobcats here. So now it's going to bring up second and we'll call it 14 from the 46 for the Blue Devils. Hand this off to Rodner. And you can't tackle, you just can't hit him and knock him down. He won't go down. And you got to wrap him up. Webb come in there and laid the blow, but that's all he done. And you gotta wrap him up. If you wrap him up, you have him right there. And that's a first down for the Blue Devils, and the clock is rolling here with 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils here at the Bobcat 36-yard line. And I'd say they're going to turn right around and hand it off to Rodner right there and run as much of this clock off as they possibly can. And going to get a false start against the Blue Devils here. I don't know why the back official's throwing a flag. Not a delay of game, Mr. Announcer. It's a false start. So that's going to back them up 5. Now it'll be 1st and 15 for the Blue Devils at the 41. And Buster was going to give us an interview after the game, especially if we won. I don't know that I want to talk to him if he's won, because I don't think he's very happy with the officiating of this game. Obviously, we're supposed to have about 20 more seconds on this clock after that third quarter meltdown of the clock or whatever. And it's going to be number 8 here on the carry, and Webb comes up and delivers another blow. That's all he done. And number 8's going to ramble in for the score. And it was a good run by the young man, but Webb's got to wrap up right here. Got to do more than just hit him. Roane County players usually don't go down with just a hit. You got to wrap and pull. Are they bringing that back?
I think they're going to say went out of bounds, maybe.
Oh, did he?
Maybe. I didn't see a flag.
No, holding. Yeah. Holding against the Blue Devils. Okay. It'll be a first down because they scored a touchdown, because then it becomes a spot foul. wherever it was at. I believe that is true. I'm not 100% accurate on that, but and they'll let both teams get set here. We got 1 minute, 13 seconds left in the game. It's 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at the Bobcat 38, 37, let's call it. Bobcats only got 1 timeout, I believe. And the Blue Devils are going to down it here, and I think that's exactly what they're going to do. Coach Brown's going to call timeout. And that'll bring up 2nd and about 12. I believe the Blue Devil carrier lost a yard or 2 there. Pretty good defensive game by the Bobcats up till this point, right? We're trying to lay the blow instead of lay the blow and finish. And I'm not trying to single out Jesse or anything, but, it's like he's a good kid. I've met him. We got to talk to him on the bus and on the way to Nashville a few weeks ago, and they're all good kids. But it's in football, you got to wrap it up and bring them to the ground. I think they teach that hip tackling now a lot to keep the head out of the game. So here come the Blue Devils out of the Bobcat timeout. It'll be 2nd and about 13 here at the 39. And I would say they're just going to come out here and down it one more time. And the Blue Devils will probably have to do that one more time, and that will finish off the game here tonight. So about 40 seconds left. I think the Blue Devils got to snap it at about 35, and that'll finish it. And that's what they do. And keep it clean. And we'll go shake hands, and that's going to be the final here from Wallace Blackfield. So the Bobcats drop another heartbreaker. 8-0 here to the Blue Devils of Harriman. Once again, 2 weeks, no points on the boards for the Bobcats. Got to get back to the drawing board and get some offense underneath this team. I know they got it. I know they got the IQ. I know they got everything down there. They just got to get it together. So we will, I guess we'll get ready for Eagleton tomorrow night, CL. And then so we'll get ready for Eagleton tomorrow night as they come to DJ Britton Field to do battle with the Bobcats. Like CL said earlier, we got the best of them last year. But I expect them to show up and be ready to play. They turned their season around pretty good last year and ended up going to I know they went to the quarterfinals of the AA. But I expect it to be a good game. I expect a good crowd. The weather's going to be good.
I'm excited.
Excited. Yeah, a little disappointed here at the middle school result tonight, but I'm confident all them coaches will get it together. So now the middle school goes to 0-2 on the season. 2 tough losses to 2 Rome County teams, Midway and now Harriman. So but that'll do it for us tonight here on TTSN. We're going to wrap it up so we can get our stuff up and get our tails out of here and get home and get ready for a, what'd you call it, a good night dream? Is that what you called it?
Yeah, Mitchell wrote a story for you all.
Am I sharing too much information?
Mitchell wrote a story.
Mitchell's seen the story.
And
just stay tuned. I'm sure you guys will get a little story here before we go to bed. We're just as excited about tomorrow. We're excited about the middle school, but we're really excited about tomorrow night to introduce Coach Ellison and the new coaches to Bobcat football, Bobcat country. So get your butts out, Bobcat fans, tomorrow night and support. And let's get behind this team and let's do some good things this year. So, Seal, that's all I got. You got anything?
No, we just got some small things we need to correct, and got a good coaching staff, good group of players that'll get it done, and we'll be hitting our stride at the right time.
Yeah. So for the middle school, they're on a bye week next week, and then they will go to Cofield and play. So the middle school, we won't have a middle school game next week. Obviously, we'll be carrying the Kingston game for the high school, but we got to get through. We got to make it to Eagleton first. But the Bobcats are off for 2 weeks now. They got to go out and play, obviously, another rival. All these teams are rivals at this point. So they got to go out and play Cofield. Played them down there in that scrimmage at Nashville. I don't know how much each team showed each other, but definitely a good game, good fought battle, and for a half or whatever you want to call it. But so we'll at the middle school level, we'll see you in 2 weeks from Rochelle Field, right? Is that the name of it out there? Rochelle Field?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know the name of it. So that's what we'll be at the middle school level, but we'll be tomorrow night for the high school. We'll go live about a half hour before the game. Have some sights and sounds and things of that nature. If we're playing music, it'll be muted, so don't fret. We'll have the sound right. So, but we'll see you guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks for commenting, liking, sharing, and get ready for a good bedtime story. And we'll see you tomorrow.